Okay. So we got stream going. Now, I don't know if this is actually my chat. I'm gonna kill that chat, and then I'm going
Oh yeah, you gotta move
to
the subs
open
over
this
too.
chat as well. And then I do need to click this. Oops, make it smaller. Drag it to this screen. Click that there. Okay.
Three, four. Nice.
All right, so we got that. Oh, this chat thing got so small. So Ethan Wolfcat, that does sound like our chat.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up,
it is our
y'all?
chat. We were just wondering, chat, if that was you. Hey, hey.
It is.
So let's shout out all these viewers. So what I like to do is I like to, hey, Gibby, Apotheosis, hello, Davids. Let me do it because I want to say thank you to the fans who come to the Angry Joe show, and then y'all can take it over as we go along. Innovation, Edu Chico, I Zombie Cat Streams, thank you. Ajar, the G Man is here. Cannon Fodder, Fuse. Fuse, I choose you. TC, thank you very much.
Hey.
Hey, a regular Riv with a gifted sub.
Nice.
Big love, he says. 11 months, 1 month away from a happy birthday together,
Oh.
regular Riv.
Nice.
Vivito, do you want to get into 40K? What do you recommend I start? Combat Patrol.
Yes.
I recommend
Yeah.
starting with Combat Patrol.
Did I see a new one down there?
There might be some new Combat Patrols.
No, that
yeah.
was different. That's something
Yeah,
else.
so just buy the Combat Patrol box, put that one together, go to your local gaming store, and trust me, there are friendly guys, friendly people just dying, desperate to have you play with
Yeah.
them.
Samurai
Because
Queen.
that's me
What's up, Samurai
at
Queen?
the store. So, Samurai Queen. Okay,
And then
so welcome to chat. Go ahead.
something on that kill team or combat patrol. Pick a faction you like. Don't worry about if they're good or not. Pick something that you like aesthetically, lore wise, or something that
For
kind
sure.
of pops out. Don't worry about it. I mean,
For your
'cause-
first Combat Patrol, your second.
yeah. Then
When
you
you
can kind of
build
worry
your
about
army,
that if you
when
want
you
to.
build the army, then you can do that. But
Yeah.
all right, so we are going to play Dystopian Wars today, and then switch on over to a board game. We're finishing this battle report, and as you can see, we've got Patrick with us today. You pressed the wrong one, Patrick. But that's
This
okay
one.
because we haven't started yet. We have actually not started yet.
There I
I'm
am.
going to do the thingamajiggy later. So, Patrick's going to be our cameraman for this behind-the-scenes thing here, but I'm going to re-explain that once we start. Who was that? That was Zombie Cat Streams, that decided to become a brand new member.
Nice.
Thank you so much for supporting us. I liked your board game vlog, says Stage Geek. A lot of interesting projects I'm considering. Halo Flashpoint looks awesome. So awesome. Did you
Yes.
check out our Adepticon, me and Jay's Adepticon video? That's probably where you saw it. So
Yeah.
yes, you did. All right, well, okay, so let's begin this game because we want to get through this one and show you what it's all about. So, Patrick, if you will, hit the countdown. That's so cool. I like that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to AJ's Table Time. And on this special episode, we have we're going to try something new. We've got Jay and Patrick over here, and Patrick is the cameraman, so he's actually
see how this goes.
pressing the buttons instead of me pressing the buttons. So welcome to the stream. Let's go to the first, what do we call it? The first slide there, not the chat interaction, but the very first. There you go. Okay, so as you can see, we have Dystopian Wars today. And this is a game by War Cradle. Now, they sent us a completely painted starter set, a completely painted 2-player starter set. And I am freaking excited to try it out. The starter set has, in this particular one, there's like Strontimintium. This has the Imperium, which is basically like German/Prussians, versus Jay's forces over there, the Crown.
This one died.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
We need
then
a new,
that's something that we'll need to work through. So that camera died. So what you'll do when that camera dies is I have all the batteries over here. So I got to teach you how to do that one.
What's up,
So you
Carl?
push
How
that
you doing, buddy?
Back.
Long
push
time no
the
see.
button.
Or no chat?
Let's see. Push the button forward towards the camera, and then drop it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that one.
Clip it in there.
No, I think you have it wrong. Yeah, make sure the contacts are there. Perfect.
It should just
All right, and then it'll just power up because it's already switched on. And then give me that battery, and I'll slide it onto the charger.
And while we were on break, we had McCrazy resubscribed 10 months.
Hey, McCrazy.
fucking-
Never heard of this guy.
That
guy, man.
That's
Support-
Patrick himself, if y'all don't know. That's Patrick.
Supporting the
doing?
show, yo.
Okay.
Just trying to get those coins so you can buy some emojis or something.
So
Yeah,
let's
the
see,
customs.
Patrick, if you can give us a B, large. Let's go to B camera.
Let's be right there.
Be close.
Be close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now let's flip the camera or turn the camera so that Jay can, or we can see Jay's forces lined up. No.
Oh. Just
You can see him right there.
right there.
Just like that.
There you go. No, but let's do that. I don't want to.
Okay. Get it a little bit
See
closer.
what Patrick wanted to do,
Just
which
like,
is that perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
like
cool.
that better. It's even better shot. Interesting though. I think the camera is a little tilted.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So let's see.
Yeah.
There we go.
Once you unscrew it, it gets super wobbly.
Well, was that not tight?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to find. Oh, yes. So this is a weakness of this particular camera. So we're learning all of our weaknesses. If we slide this, see what the actual thing here,
Okay.
and it's because
That screw.
I don't know why it keeps screwing out, and we need an actual quarter. This is plastic. So
Yeah, don't do that.
Gonna get
Stop doing
screwed. Screwed on. Okay, that's good enough for right now.
I have tools.
Nice.
I have a lot of tools.
I also have tools.
There you go. Almost got it. Almost got it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, motion sickness. That's what I was thinking. All right,
Sorry,
okay.
boys
Okay, so
And girls.
and girls. Yes. Sorry.
So that's the two forces, and you go to A cam or A close. Yeah. So here's my forces, and let me get them on screen. Did I drop one?
Yeah.
I dropped one.
Don't worry. It's
And
gonna be
these are
dead
the
soon,
these
so
are
don't
these
worry.
are the shots that you'll use when we set our forces up on the field of battle. Okay. So, let's go to AB.
AB.
Yeah. And you know it's going to be helpful is if I actually label the buttons what I say.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now our buttons are not labeled. So
Yeah.
I don't
They're labeled to you in
I
your
don't
mind.
expect you to
You
they're
know which
labeled
one's
in my
it.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not.
But you're
Patrick's mind.
you're more like memory control. Like you just know what.
Yeah.
What to push, when to
Yeah.
push. Okay. So
I actually like this. I like this kind of thing.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
I like this. We could
Yeah.
get used to this. Thank
Yeah.
you, Patrick.
Yeah.
As we get better and better
We'll
here.
get better.
So, I think that what we could do is we can start fresh, or do we?
Yeah, start fresh. I mean,
Let's start fresh from there.
I have a feeling that it'll go a little bit quicker since we kind of know what's what.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Let's. What we'll do is we'll go. Let's do countdown directly into establishing shot. What is the button called that starts at?
the countdown, like just countdown.
No, after we do countdown promo, what is the button that I wanted you to start with?
I think with just
What's it called?
it's Cam A over.
Cam A over. Yeah.
Is that
So
what the
we'll
one
start
is?
with that.
Okay.
So when
You don't want me to go directly to you?
I think
Yeah,
that's-
you're right.
that's
It
the
should go
opening, yeah.
directly to me. Let me get this. Can you give me overhead?
Overhead.
There we go.
Okay, and then there should be a clean over. Yeah, I like
There you
that.
go.
That's clean over. Okay. And then I'll probably need to move the camera in the future, but okay. All right, let's go to count. Let me stop recording and okay, go ahead and go to countdown. We're gonna go from countdown directly into the show. You don't need to do
No promo.
Hey guys, welcome to AJ's Table Time. And on this special episode, we're trying out something completely new. I have Patrick on producer duty. So he's
see
going
how
to
it
be
goes.
controlling
Yeah.
most of the cameras and the camera angles here as we show you a brand new game. Here we go, Dystopian Wars. I've got some unit sheets here. Now, the great folks at War Cradle, Chris over there at War Cradle, has sent us a completely painted two-player starter set. I think it's called the Strontium. I'm not very good with the names, but this has the German / Prussian / Scandinavians, which I am playing with these Blimp forces with a few bit of boats versus Jay's force over here of the Crown. So we're going, and my force is called the Imperium. So we're doing Imperium versus the Crown. And this is Dystopian Wars. And when me and Jay saw Dystopian Wars, we played it once before. We played it with, let's go, when I'm primarily talking, let's do close up on me. So when we've played Dystopian Wars before, we've played it with Alex, Joe, and Ray, and we really enjoyed it. It was quick. It was like throwing huge buckets of dice, maybe a little too many dice, but we like dice here. So that's what we're going to play today. And that starter set was the Antarctica starter set. This one is a brand new starter set that came out afterwards. And then I think they have a new third two-player starter set. But we'll start with the second starter set. So we've already chosen the scenario. Let's go ahead and Jay, what is the scenario we're playing today?
So we're doing one of the common encounters from the book. This one is called Fog of War.
Okay.
All right. So the objective. So in the end phase of each round, each player scores 2 victory points. So we'll go through that later. But basically, it's a 4x4 layout. We divide the corners into, are divided into quarters, and then our basic objective is to have more ships in the enemy's quarters than your opponent. Right.
All right. Well, let's get to the setup phase. And I forgot on initiative what it wanted us to roll.
So you roll.
Let's just roll a normal D6 for initiative.
Sure.
Yeah.
We can do that.
All right, here we go.
5.
Jay got 5. I got 1. So you want to take the first turn. Let's see. And who sets up first? We're going to have to look that up, actually. So we just learned these rules, so there's going to be a few times that we have to look things up. We're going to go to the front of the rule book and see how you actually start the thing.
Do you want a rule book too?
Give me that rule book, because I know
I've
where
got
a lot of
another
this
one.
stuff is since I guided it for us last time.
Oh, so I got this other one here.
Initiative on each round after the first. So actually, we use the cards. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I think the rolling was to see who has to set up first. So I'll go ahead and set up first, and I will place my little 4 boats right here.
Those things are little bastards. They're very, very good.
So I got 4 boats right here.
Oh, what can? Hold on.
So 8 inches out.
Yeah, up to 8 inches out.
So we got up to 8 inches out. So we'll go right there.
Fatal, what's up, man? Fatal,
All
I'm
right.
producing today, man. So I already won. I won.
Let's go overhead cam. Overhead clean as we deploy.
I will deploy my subos.
Subs right there to counter my boats. Gotcha. Well,
I do like subs. In this game, I like their mechanic.
okay. If you're gonna deploy your subs there, I'm gonna deploy my fighter blimps here.
Alrighty. Let us go with. I think I'm gonna go with my ships over here. So.
All right.
Over here.
You're gonna put your ships way over there, then I am also gonna put my ships over there to counter your ships. Oh, you got 3 ships, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. 3 in a squadron.
That's not good. That's gonna beat up my ships pretty easy.
Alright, so you got those over there. Let's go with my helicopters. Airplane, helicopter things.
Okay.
We'll go with these guys over here. There's 6 in the squadron. All right, it's on you.
I think I need to back up my boats over here with 2 of these cruiser blimps. Right there. Going after those guys.
We'll go with these guys in the middle then.
All right. My final unit will also be in the middle, my big blimp. And he's got an escort of 4 smaller escort blimps. All right.
All right.
Setup is now complete. Let's go on over into determining, or we'll go into turn 1. So I'll use this dice here to determine.
We need to draw 5 cards. So make sure you're
so
shuffled.
this game has a unique mechanic of having a deck to it. Okay. I'm curious about it. It has made me very curious.
It's just, I like it and I don't like it. I like it for the flavor, but I don't like it for another thing to have to track, Remember, like, oh, shit, I forgot to use
so you
this.
got your unit cards, right, yeah.
Damn it. Dropped all this shit.
All right, let's go to the AB over. Yeah, or AB.
You want that one?
Yeah, AB. AB's good.
My first
Okay.
one's-
Cool. So, yeah, as you can see, these cards will give victory, or you can use them for valor. So valor is like a little events or bonuses that can happen during the game, and victory are additional victory points that you can gain throughout the game. Now, to see who goes first, we will, after we draw our cards, let's draw the top card of our deck and compare the numbers. Each round after the first.
Yeah, after the first.
Both players place a victory card from their hand face down. So when we did that deployment, shuffle the player with the highest number found in the top left will be player A. Player A retains their card. Starting with player A, players alternate deploying units. Oh, so get this. We actually already violated the rules. So you alternate playing your aerial units first. Then you deploy your the other units, and then you deploy submerged units.
Okay.
So you have to kind of deploy by unit type.
Okay. Not too bad of a mess up. But.
All right. Lastly, any units with the Vanguard special rule can take a move action.
Ooh,
Remember, you do have those.
I don't remember my first video on the YouTube channel with Joe. I think it was Indiana Jones movie review.
I do not know either.
Yeah.
You're going to have to look that up.
I think that was the first one. Someone was asking in the chat.
Yeah.
It was like that, or like we saw Insidious? I don't remember. It was something during the summer. I think it
Patrick's
was
first video appearance. We got to figure it out.
Yeah, I think it was Indiana Jones, because I did Indiana Jones. I think it was Indiana Jones. Either that or Insidious, but I think I saw that after.
Okay, and then Patrick is going to be like, "Hey Joe, we got several subs.
Couple of subs.
So remind me of that."
Yes.
So now, as the producer, what you could do in the future is you would also have the mouse, and then you would go and you'd press this button here. You see that button?
Oh yeah, to redo it.
In fact, let's just
we
do
can
that
have
now.
two mouses too, so we can have two of everything.
Hell yeah. I'm liking this. We're figuring it out. So that, okay, that didn't work. Yeah. But I think it's because
it's not on that scene. Or
no, I may or may not have.
Like on this one?
Yeah, so I don't have it on that. I'll have to set up everything perfectly for you. Yeah. But just ignore it for now. So Venom, thank you. Venom GT, can you scroll up so I can see his message? Happy Easter, AJS. Hope fam and all are good. Have you been playing Dragon's Dogma 2? I have not. I created my character on it, and we'll begin on Monday.
And
happy Easter, everybody in the chat.
And Yossi said Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us on Easter.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't believe you came on my mom.
What's up, Dr. Evil?
Dr. Evil.
All right, player A has the initiative for the first round of the game.
Ooh.
However, player B was the first player to finish deploying.
Bright
no.
red now.
I was the first player to finish the point.
Okay. They can
Does that
choose
matter?
to draw a new victory and valor card and compare. You're not player B. I'm player B.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think I finished.
No, you
before.
didn't because you have more. Your last thing was the big blimp.
All right. Well, it forces you to go first. During this phase, players alternate activating units. The active player selects a ready unit. So,
Okay.
I think player A, if the card is equal to or higher than player B.
Like that one. Reveal this card.
Hold on. Here, let's do this, because I think we did it wrong. The player with the highest VP cards. Let's just draw a card right now, because we don't have time for that. So just do. I got a 52.
I got a 25.
A 25. Okay, so that means I would retain, or I would grab initiative, because this is how you would do it on each subsequent one.
All right.
After deciding initiative, both players draw a number of victory or valor cards. We already did that. And then whenever a player has the initiative and needs to activate, that I can select to hold my nerve, which allows me to draw an extra victory and valor card and let you go first instead. I won't do that for this one.
Okay.
So let's just start playing. Okay, so turn one. Now I also need to remember I don't know if I have enough battery power. Wasn't thinking about this. 90. I got enough battery power. Let me do these
Like-
turn summaries.
Yeah.
Okay, after deployment, Jay has his crown forces deployed like this. Got his cruisers on that side,
Yep.
some large flyers in the middle, along with some submarines, and then some flyers off to one of his flanks. Now, countering that one, I have some attack flyer blimps there, 4 speedy boats, my big bad boy blimp, and I've got some cruisers to help my boats take on that particular formation there. So this is deployment. Let's see how the battle shakes out. Okay. Let's do. Let's see which of my forces has the longest range, right? So I submerged torpedoes. So the flak cruisers have something at long, but nobody else. Yeah.
Yeah, so remember, long is 20 to 30 inches. Point blank, 0 to 10. Closing is 10 to 20.
So I learned that these things are going to go a little faster than we thought. So first they go their mass. And if we can just go from front to front, so you see, so first you have to go your mass because they are boats and they're going to go forward. Then you go your speed. So now the speed for these are 9. So let's just go tip to tip, this tip all the way to that tip,
Touching
this
tips.
tip all the way to that tip. So that's 9 inches. I'm just speeding my ass towards that. And
Towards death.
Towards death, perhaps, yes. And then I'm going to measure for long range. Long range is anything in between 20 and 30 inches.
Correct.
So here's 20. So, yeah, it will definitely be long range.
Yep.
Okay. And so if I look at the stats under long range, it says 6/4. Which means I roll 6 dice for the lead unit and 4 dice for every supporting unit. So that's 10 dice total because I have a lead unit and 1 supporting unit. So there's 10, and then I'll roll all these, and I'll target one of those cruisers way back there with torpedoes. All right, here we go. Let's get this camera A, and firing. Okay, so this game has a cool mechanic called exploding dice. So all these blues are bad, so they do nothing. So I kind of screwed that up. I got a lot of blanks and a lot of blues. However, I did get some doubles, so I got 4 hits there. These are worth 2 each. Plus, I roll an additional dice for every one of these symbols I get. So I get to roll 2 more dice. I'll go ahead and put those in the bank. Darn it. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8
total.
damage total to one of the cruisers, one of Jay's cruisers. Jay, what is the armor?
So the armor is 6. And
Okay. So I
Um,
only did 1 wound to one of the cruisers. Not good. Now, those were torpedoes. And do we get
there was
a roll against torpedoes?
I think there was.
Yeah,
If you had
look.
a certain thing. I know those things
actions
had
made with this quality can only be used against initial target.
Guardian generator. What was that? Let me see.
Okay, torpedoes can only be fired at something that's more than 5 inches away, and you are, so we're good. And when we go through the rules here, the shooting step, the shooting resolution is determine if the dice pool if you're able to create some defense here. Aerial and submerged. Does your torpedo guys, their weapons say submerged?
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine does too.
Yeah, right.
So then you would have a defense. So as you see those torpedoes coming at you in the water, you roll your SDV value.
Well, yeah.
So that is a little bit of defensive fire. So maybe he's
4 dice.
firing deck guns into the water to try to destroy these torpedoes. So
Here we go. So blocks 2.
block 2 of them. Okay, and I gave you 8 hits, so
Yeah.
now it's only 6. Now your armor value was 6, so it's still enough to do 1 damage.
All right. But I've got a Guardian generator, which I believe is some kind of shield. I'm looking for that. But of course it's not on the generator page.
Yeah, can you show me on your green screen?
Yeah, so.
No, the
the-
Guardian generator. Is it at the very bottom and
Yeah,
point
it's on
to
the
it? Okay.
very bottom, the second.
All right, I'm looking in the index here for Guardian generator.
While you're looking for that, I'm gonna give a shout
Yeah.
out to Iceberg 831 for the resub. He has just hit his 13 month.
Thank you so much.
And then Dark Hunter 86 resubscribe or just subscribed. This is his first month. Thank you, Dark Hunter.
Hey,
86.
Dark Hunter, thank you so much. That was awesome, Patrick. Thank you for that. This is running well. I like
I kind
this
of like
new
it too.
producer
I get
thing.
to like mess with the camera. It's kind
Yeah.
of it's kind of fun.
Okay, this is a rules question, so you would go to the rules question camera. However,
Yeah.
I don't have one set up for this view, but chat interaction will be good. Bro, I can't find.
I don't see it
generators.
under generators. It's not.
So
under-
you know what it's going to be in? It's going to be in the Orbat, the
yeah.
codex for each faction.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that we have to pull up on our phones.
yeah.
Thanks,
Go ahead and pull it
Carlton
up.
Banks.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
So as with any tabletop game, you got to come prepared to play. You need to bring your codex, your rule book, and your army.
And this
And
is
then the
y'all's,
tools.
This is y'all's second go around too.
This is our
right?
second go
Yeah.
around, so
So
we're
it's-
relatively fresh and new.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that we're doing everything right. Yes, please. Thank you, chat. Check out. Thank you, Dr. Evil. Check out the Suicide Squad Season 1 Angry Rant I
Jonkler.
just put out. The Jonkler. The Jokler. I called him first. Then I called him the Jonkler. Jonkler is way funnier.
Bad. It looks, it
You
just
have
looks
not
bad.
missed the Heroes 3 board game stream yet. In fact, I have
just
that
talking about that.
downstairs. We were just talking about it, Dirty Harry, but we chose to go with Uprising today. So
But come back
we'll-
next week.
Come
or
come back in the future. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
next week.
when.
Yeah, maybe not.
But we will be doing a board game later on today called Uprising, so you might like that one. It's a 4X fantasy game.
Looks pretty cool. With heroes and
Yeah.
upgradable heroes.
Yes. So, unfortunately, damn, man, I forgot about this, Jay, because you know what's going to suck is I need an Orbat too.
Yeah.
And I'm using my camera
Right.
for that.
And the Orbat's like 40 pages.
I know. Yeah. Shit. I don't know. I think War Cradle should make some copies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll buy it. I'll
mean,
buy an Orbat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's a
it's-
living
it's awesome.
document that they can update it every
Right.
time.
It's awesome that they have all this stuff free for online, but just it's like I gotta have my phone and I gotta have this stuff. And I have to have the rule book. It's just like,
Same thing for
yeah,
40K.
I mean, yeah,
It's
it is.
no
It
big deal.
is. But
But
at least at 40K, you have everything on one page.
You need to basically read up on your faction before you start
Yes.
playing, and we didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
So
He needs to know what generators do. Carlton Banks. AJ, I saw your
Oh,
Godzilla
okay.
review before seeing the new movie. You were spot on. Complete garbage compared to Godzilla -1. Love you, brother. Always trust y'all's opinions on stuff. I am looking forward to Monkey Man now. Yes, we
Yeah.
are definitely going to Monkey Man.
That one looks
There are
cool.
definitely two different movies, Carlton Banks. I think it's not unfair to compare them since they're both Godzillas, but they're definitely going for two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Godzilla one that me and Patrick and Alex saw, it was just
for fun. It's fun,
Right.
like a
Turn your
family
brain off.
movie. Like take your kids to kill 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. So it was probably never going to be all that great. Though, what would really be amazing is if they would take that and elevate it to something
Because
worse.
the story on the -1 is
Pneumatic Dragon Studios, LLC. That's a big old long name there, but it looks to be an actual business. Maybe your business. Thank you for joining the Angry Army.
and there wasn't a notification, but Shaffle VT rated us with 6 people. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. I don't know if I have raids set up.
Sometimes they go off. I don't know if it's might not be visible in that. We love you too, Shaffle.
Jay, did you
Okay.
manage to get the orb
I
back?
found it. Yeah, and I'm reading the Guardian generator right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense. Evil.
Man, it's a lot. So
This was going really smooth up until then.
It's a-
But all we would need is a
Yeah,
book.
the rule
We just
books,
need the
yeah.
book.
So a couple of things. I have the adaptive prow armor,
Cool.
which that one cancels any exploding dice shoot to the front arc of these guys.
Oh, shit. Well, we didn't do that.
It's fine. Your exploding dice were shields
Twos.
anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. The Guardian generator,
Mhm.
basically it's a pool of, because they each have Guardian generator 1, and all 3 of them can be combined for a pool of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Each and when you shoot at me, I'm supposed to declare how many of that pool I'm going to use.
Okay.
So, for example, say I did 2. That would take 2 of your attack dice pool away.
Okay. And how many of your units have that? I think it's just those guys,
Just
right?
these guys have that Guardian generator.
Okay.
Oh, actually, these guys have it right here.
Oh, so that's like the crown special ability.
Yeah, these
I
are
think.
definitely crown special abilities. And I don't see that
Thank
anybody else
you.
really has that. Yeah, just those 2.
Okay.
The bigger ships, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Give me one.
The crappy thing is I have some keywords that you're going to need to look up.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's no problem. I just have to switch back and forth. Thank you, Patrick.
All right. Well, let's move on,
Okay.
Jay.
So
And
in that case, I if you want to do it all over again, that'd be fine.
okay, let's do it all over again.
And then
That way I can get the camera, when we're cutting things together from
Yeah.
the large video. Now, one thing I would need to do is let me go downstairs, get my iPad so that I can essentially have a codex.
yeah.
Now, what is that noise? That's my bolter
Yeah,
firing.
that's the bolter fire.
But that should only happen if you press a button.
Well, maybe.
And what just happened there?
I think I might have
You pressed the
against.
button?
Well, when I was grabbing the headphones, I think. I don't know.
It's on the corner. Right, one of those ones where your thumb is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom one, bolter.
I was adding flair.
Yeah, there you go.
To the. Evil, I'm gonna drink it. This one's
Dr. Evil,
yours.
where's my clip, please? Thank you. You see me here and you just ignore me. That's fine.
The comment on the mom is hilarious.
It is, but mine's better.
It's an oldie.
I know, it's an oldie but a goodie. Hammer sweep. Yeah, these are. I mean, I like everything in one spot. I don't like
Try it now, Evil.
these switch scene.
I think I. There. It is.
Yeah. Oh, you got a new one. That's fucking awesome. Play it again. Play again. Play again.
You like that?
Love it. I love it. Do you like ducks?
Like ducks.
Okay. I have an iPad, which is essentially a mobile codex. So, Dystopian Wars. Go ahead and hit me, Jay. Or no, I need to redo mine.
Yeah, you
So,
hit me.
It was 10 dice.
Right. So I will use all 3 of my shields.
Okay.
So
what does that mean?
So take 3 dice away.
And this is called.
This is my Guardian Generator ability.
Okay.
And then the because of the adaptive prow armor, anything that comes from the front will not be exploding. So any of your exploding dice is just regular.
Okay. Exploding dice will be 2, 4, 6, 8, but no actual explodes.
Right.
And then these don't count. So 8 hits.
Okay. So I get 4 defense.
That is your SDV rating.
Yep.
So
And
your
nothing.
defensive firepower was not able to stop it, and 1 damage. If you
So-
can put the damage in front of the ship so
Yeah.
that we can see it from this angle. All right, so I found my Imperium Orbat. I'm opening it now. It is your turn, Jay.
All right. So with that, oh man, 30. That's. Oh, you know what?
No, is he
So-
a friend of yours?
Yeah. For this
Dad
scenario,
jokes.
everybody is considered obscured because of the fog of war.
Let's not play like that.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right.
The fog has dissipated.
All right. We've dissipated the fog. Get my orcas out. There they are. Let's run the orcas. They are a mass 1. So you say mass, you always move the mass first.
Yep.
So they all move up 1.
You could just add the mass to the speed.
Yeah, and then my speed is 8. So they move up here. And then my orcas will shoot at your doodad, whatever those little cruisers are. Those little ships. I don't think they're cruisers, but.
Yeah.
And that's all long range. So the orcas have torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
At long, they are 6 for the first, and then 4 for each other.
Give me a cam close. Thank you. All right, so these ships here and long range. Go ahead.
4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then they are pack hunters. So they, I believe, get 1 dice each. Pack hunter, this applies to unit with 2 or more models. A single attack or assault by a unit receives 1 action dice for each model in the unit. All models in the unit contribute to the dice. So I get 6 more dice for
Uh-oh.
pack hunter.
That's not good.
And that is my dice pool. Here we go.
So many dice. So many
Hey, Iron Man Phoenix. Thank you for gifting a sub. Iron Man Phoenix. Oh, my God. I think my boats are dead.
See a lot of anchors, which is nice.
You sunk my battleship.
All right. Let me see how many anchors we have.
All right. I'm going to look up the defensive firepower. Trying to shoot those torpedoes before they get us.
So I've got 10, 10 anchors, which are exploding.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
2, 4, 6.
How many dice did you
8,
roll total?
10. Fuck. 6, 10,
That's 17.
14. 14, right?
18,
14, 18,
22,
22,
26 dice.
26, plus 6, 32.
For pack hunter?
Yeah.
Okay. These are haymakers about to be happening back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
It's so
about
many. He's rolling again.
game balance here.
Rolling again.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa,
I get
that
3.
is one of
That's
the
it.
worst rolls I've ever seen. Well, we
I
got
only got
lucky
3 out
there.
of that one. That's horrible. All right, so looks like 20. Oops.
5, 6, 7. I get 7 defensive dice to shoot at the torpedoes.
Yeah, go for it.
What's your total count?
So
20?
20,
20 hits.
30, no, 30, 32, 34, 35.
35 hits total. I have the worst roll. I have not a single defense there. Wow, no blues at all. So I'll take all 30 what?
35.
I'll take all 35. So each of these ships have 5 damage apiece. So 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. That's 30 right there.
Yep.
And then you said 35?
Yep.
Okay, then this one has 1 hit on him. Oh, where are my little explosives? Oh, yeah, you've got them all. Throw them at me, and then I'll grab them. These,
For you.
Thank you.
yeah, these look better in the
So
water.
that worked out. Pop, pop, pop.
All right. Voltac deck sweepers. What the freak are those? Let me double check. Voltac deck sweeper. Any battle ready while attempting assault action? No. Okay, let's see what kind of guns these guys can do before I blow up. All right, mass 1, speed 12, then go 13. So let's go 13. And now let's target the submarines.
Okay.
And let's see. So we've got the lead ship for 4 dice. Volt gun battery. A 360 arc and a front arc. So that's 6 dice. All right. For this guy, 6 dice. And then his supporting dude will add 2 and 2. So that's 4. So 10 dice total. And that is it for right now. Just 10 dice compared to Jay's 27 dice. Wait, these are
32.
pack hunters.
Yeah,
And
32.
what do pack hunters
So
do?
it gives you 1 dice per model in your pack.
So 12 dice total.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Not bad,
Okay.
not bad. Okay, so again, these guys are always obscured because they're subs. So no exploding dice on these guys.
Anything that's obscure, anything that's subbed obscured,
Anything that's obscured is considered no exploding dice.
Okay, got it. Well, in that case, it's just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. That's a pretty solid hit
Yeah, it
from
is,
just
it is.
2 guys.
It is actually 17. Wow.
17.
You forgot
Nice.
forgot one
Patrick,
dice.
thank you for that freaking camera angle. Like, it's so nice to concentrate
Yeah,
on
that's
the
good.
game and then,
Yeah,
and
not
then
worry
look
about that.
up
Yeah.
and then see that it looks all nice.
You
Thank
forgot
you,
a
dude.
dice on the.
I did forget a dice. Where did it go?
Yeah, this is fun. It's like a little creative.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. It's in the corner.
No.
No,
I got
no
it.
dice.
It must be Jay, I think.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right, 17 hits on your subs.
I get AVD, right? Is that right?
Mm-mm. These are not torpedoes.
What are they?
They're Volt guns.
Oh yeah, so AVD is different. No, that's air. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and
Yeah.
start taking it to your armor.
Okay, so how many did you say? I'm sorry.
17 hits.
17.
to your armor.
So 12 destroys 1. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 1 damage. And that's it.
Nice.
They have 3 damage each.
So one died, and then one took a hit.
Correct.
Now, I do need to know what voltaic is, but I don't see voltaic. I don't even see voltaic in my
It might be in the rules. I'll
in
look
my I can't even complete my fucking sentence. I don't see voltaic in my codex.
I don't see it in.
Oh, there it is at the very top. When a target suffers one or more critical damage markers from an action with voltaic, it receives an additional disorder. All right. Well, nobody got a critical damage on that one. Okay, well, that was it for my boats. Go ahead, Jay.
Alrighty. What to do, what to do. Alright, so I think I should try and knock these guys out. Let me make sure I got some range on it with these guys.
Thank you, Dr. Evil, for pinning the Suicide Squad Angry Rant.
These move at a 9. I'm not going to move that far. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to move like 2.
Finders, keepers. Hey, hey. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Shipwreck, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What'd you do today?
All right, still in long range. Good.
Yep.
All right, so for these guys, we have first our torpedo salvos, which will be 6 for the beginning, the first guy,
Yeah.
and 4 for each additional. So 6,
Yes.
4, 4.
And on my little guys, since those are torpedoes, you said,
Yep.
I'll have some SDV value. Those dice there. Submerged defense value.
Right.
But I think these boats are probably dead.
There's two standalone.
Mm-hmm. About to receive fire from all those planes.
Bomb and run.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? What is this? Does it have the anti-air specialist? No.
He's gonna have a bit of a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. That sounds good.
Here we go.
Shipwreck.
So,
Uh-huh.
that
Oh,
looked like shit.
yay! He rolled a lot of blues. I like seeing that. He will get explodings, though, since I am not submerged. I am not a torpedo.
Not as good as I wanted, but looks like 3 exploding
Mm-hmm.
and 2 doubles and then 4 singles or 6 singles.
So why don't we count that right now?
Okay,
Because I
so-
think it's good to practice to count them before we do our one.
Well, the exploding, I still got to roll the 3 exploding.
That's why I said count them before, because
Okay.
you can hit a dice and it will flip the result.
I got you. That's why I tried to
So
put
you
it on
got
the corner, but
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 right now. Ooh,
2
another
more.
2 exploding. So that adds up to 20 plus what he's about to roll now. 20 total. Here's the defensive firepower minus 2, so 18 hits.
And when I wake up and in the shower,
Twin Stiletto, thank you for 23 months, 1 month away from our 2-year anniversary, my friend. Good afternoon, guys. Well, thank you very much. So here we go. Here's how it goes. 18. Well, this one already has 5 damage. This can only handle another 10 damage, so that goes down. 8 damage comes to this last guy over here. If we'll go A-cam close. So 8 damage. Does that Citadel? No, the Citadel is 11. What is a Citadel? It basically means what you have to hit to critical it. So instead, it will take 1 damage.
All right, so now for the rocket batteries.
Okay, rocket batteries.
It's pretty much
Leave this poor guy alone.
So this one is 5 and 2s. So 5 for the first, and then 2 for each other one.
It's wild how much dice get thrown in this game.
So many.
Yeah.
And then you throw after you're done throwing a bunch, you throw a bunch more.
Yeah. And then because you're already throwing so much, then you throw even more based on the explosion.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's wild. All right. So
bunch
that's kind of a weak roll, which is what I needed.
Yeah.
So what is it, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
No
11 it's looking like.
No exploding.
But 11 is all I could handle. I could only handle 10.
Yeah, you can only get.
And that's all she wrote.
Do your defense. You have aerial defense, right?
I do.
What's your aerial defense?
ADV 3, so only 3 dice.
Yeah, 3 dice.
Well, if I get all blocks, maybe he could survive.
Okay.
No, I only got 1 block, so that's
not enough. That's 11.
9, or what is it? 9.
So it went from 11 to 10. So 10.
You have 11 up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 10. So 10 is what you needed. Boom. Yeah. Those guys really didn't get to contribute much. In this game, it feels like the opening salvo is going to probably kill 1 entire unit of your choice. Let's go overhead cam. And I will choose my next guy here. Let's see. Those guys have gotten a little closer, so maybe I should come in, or we can bring these guys over. Let's see how fast these guys are, because I think they go pretty fast. 10. That's with the mass 2 plus 8. So we'll go 10 and 10, and they don't have any long range, so that's not. Yeah, all right, I'm fine with that. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, alrighty. Where's that card? Wrong one. All right, so the next
Good
thing
one.
I will go with is my war rotors, the big flyers right here.
Okay.
They have a mass 2 and their speed is 10 also. So
This game looks pretty interesting. How's the battle going so far? Well, Shipwreck, what I've noticed in this game is the ranges are quite long. So in turn 1, you're probably going to get some gunfire off. And the amount of dice you're rolling... Keep going. I don't want you to stop.
I was going to ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Flyers move differently, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because we never really
you can
talked
go
about
over
this.
terrain.
Well, you can go... You don't have to follow the arc on as ships, right?
I don't know about that. I think you still have to follow the arc.
Yeah, that's. Well, look that up, and I'll just move the ships. My ships. How about
Just
that?
move them normally. Stop trying to get fancy in your first game, Jay.
I'm not trying to get fancy. I just want to know how to fucking move.
Yeah.
That's all.
As far as I know, you're still going to have to move them, because if they have a turn limit, yeah, they have a turn limit. They move the same.
Okay.
Because they use the same turn limit as the other things.
I'm just gonna move my mass, which is 2.
Cool.
These things. Gotta fix these. All right. Now, these guys will shoot at ya. So still
Oh,
long,
geez.
long
This
range.
is probably going to be pretty bad. Let me get A close. Those 3 ships versus my 2 ships?
Correct.
Okay.
So first things first, we'll go with the gun batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 gun batteries. So the first one is 6 dice,
And supporting.
and then 3 for supporting.
Why do you have 12 over there?
Because it's 2 heavy gun batteries.
In the front arc?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So basically 2 turrets.
Okay.
3 and 3, and then has special of gunnery, which I don't remember what that was.
Jay, don't look up gunnery. Let's just roll, bro. I got it.
Okay, look up gunnery then. It should be in the book because it's a.
Yep. Gunnery. Actions made with this quality count models with mass of 1 as obscured. So small ones are hard to hit. You're not firing at a small
Okay.
one.
So it's
Oh,
okay.
bad rule.
All right, so I'm going to use this Valor card too. So reveal this card and discard it at any time to gain the following. Reroll any dice in one of your action dice pools.
Okay. We are using our first Victory and Valor card. Jay is using it for a reroll.
Yeah, because this was a horrible roll.
So let's count what you got right now. 2,
Yeah.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 2 explodings.
All right, that's better. There's another explode. Take this off. Take this off. Take these off. All right, looks like we have 5 exploding.
Woo-wee.
1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just a couple more. All right, so we got 10, 20, oops, 20, and that's 24, 26, 28, 30.
God damn. 30 damage.
Yes.
Let me see. These guys have anything special? Lack of barrage. I don't think that's anything. That's like for planes. Okay, yeah, nothing. Okay, so 30 damage. This guys have armor of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it will not kill one, but it get pretty close.
So sit. Oh, I hate doing math.
I know, right?
All right, so 12. So this is 12. This is 24. That's 4 hits
24.
for 24, and then this is 30. So
Yeah.
that would be 5 hits. However,
So now we look at the Citadel.
since we didn't explode the thing, we look at Citadel.
Right.
So with that, you gave me 2 Citadel hits.
Right. And the 2 Citadel hits is an extra 2 damage initially because it's a double of your Citadel.
It's not. It's not 2 extra. It's 1 extra, from what I recall.
Okay, that might be.
Because you're not getting any initial damage from the critical, but you can roll initial. But
So-
if you get a double, then you do get 1 damage. Yes.
Hold on, it's right here. Should a number of hits equal double or more, the Valley Citadel suffers a catastrophic explosion instead of a critical damage. A model suffering a catastrophic explosion suffers a further 2 points of damage and gains
Okay.
a disorder condition.
Okay, so because we got that, so that's 5, 6, 7. 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 1 health left, and I'm pretty sure with these 2 criticals, it might take that last health. Let's see. I got a mask and a
So the reactor leak and a sternagem flare.
reactor leak. Receives a reactor leak critical damage marker and a disorder condition. While a model has this marker, it receives -2 to its citadel. Then the other one is receives flare damage, Sturginium flare.
Yeah.
Resolve any collisions before. This model suffers a point of damage and moves a number of inches forward. Well, guess what? That last point of damage was able to completely destroy him. Boom.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Okay, a little
Wow.
math heavy there, but as you get good at it, you can kind of breeze right on by.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so the next thing from them is their torpedo salvo.
Okay.
The initial first boat is 6 dice, then 4 dice after. This one you would definitely get your SVD. So. Decent. Nick you up a little bit. Not too bad.
I got no defense.
All right, so I've got 4 explodes, 1 double and 2 singles. So let's roll the 4 explodes. Nothing. All right, so 10, 12 total damage.
12 is enough for a critical. Yes, so that's Citadels.
So it's 2 points of damage and a citadel?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then we roll the Citadel result. It's that move forward and take 1 additional damage.
Yeah.
So there's 3 damage. And then move forward. Number of inches equal to their mass. So that's 2 inches forward. Okay. Any tokens in base-to-base contact are removed. This unexpected movement may move it, may collide, blah, blah, blah. We're good.
Yep, we're good. Your turn.
Okay, let's get a little bit of payback. No, we can't get any payback. I don't know if there's anything that I have that can get into range. Let's move these guys here.
Seems like your stuff is really
Close range
close
stuff.
range. Yeah.
And by the time I get to you, I'm probably going to be beat up pretty bad. So, I don't know. I think I'm at a big disadvantage in this.
Yeah, Jay was shooting across the
Actually,
whole damn
this,
board.
Yeah. These guys go 15, so
Oh,
that's
wow.
going to help. They might be able to actually hit something.
And you know what? Not that it makes any big deal, but these only have torpedoes. That's the only surface ship you have. So these are basically, once that thing's dead, these are basically out of the game too.
What, this thing?
No, I'm talking about my subs. I
They
can't.
only have torpedoes.
Yeah, I
so
can't shoot
this-
it.
Basically, they can only hit this thing.
Yeah, I can't shoot at anything else.
Okay. Still worth victory points.
Yeah, very much so.
I guess. So let's see. Closing. Okay. Can hit there.
You're at closing here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everything's on my front arc. We're gonna go all my weapons, closing arc. My flyers versus your flyers.
Yeah, those are my. What's the name of them?
Let's go A close. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Those are my
11 dice for the lead
battle
ship.
rotors.
6, 9,
10,
10, 11.
10 gel.
Then
10
4 for each supporting.
Gel. Do they have pack hunter?
They do.
Cool. So 4 more for that. 4 pack hunter.
Okay, so with all of these dice, that's the heavy Sturm Cloud and the autocannon. They're all gunneries. Are those mass 1s?
Those are mass 1s. Yep.
Okay, what did it say against mass 1?
I forgot.
I'll look. I think it's no exploding versus that. Okay. Obscured. Devastating. What does obscured do?
Obscured doesn't
Trigger the
exploding dice, right?
Okay. But it does have devastating, which is if it does have the explosion result, it's 3 hits instead of 2. Actually, that's on a different gun, so we have to do this in a different way. So 6, so 7. Let's do the devastating gun first. There's the 7 for that. 3, 3, 3, and then you said Pack Hunter is 4.
Yep.
Okay. These will have devastating hits. Oh no. Really bad. Your guys count as obscured because these are gunneries, so only these. So these count as 3 each, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 damage.
Okay. So 11 damage to my 5 armor will destroy 1.
Okay, so that was the heavy guns. Now we go to the normal autocannons, which are 4 for the lead. No, 8 for the lead.
What the?
8 for the lead.
See? You're not in a shitty live service game. You're dead. You're dead and you're gone.
2, 2, 2, and then Pack Hunter.
Killer
4.
WBM thing.
You get Pack Hunter on all weapons, huh? That's kind of
yeah,
weird.
that's a special rule. So.
Oh, much better roll on these.
Oh, wow.
But no explodings and no devastating. However, something called sustained. A lot of key words in this game.
Yeah.
Sustained, sustained.
It might be in the rule book. Let me look.
What? They need to print it here as well. Then
I know it's like
don't have
give me
information.
one spot.
Sustained. A roll made with this quality can re-roll any one result type, such as heavy counters or hits, from its action die pool. You may declare after the initial. So I will re-roll whatever I have the most of. Yeah. I have 2 of this, 2 of this, and 1 of this. So I'll just re-roll these.
Yeah.
And that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 damage.
Damn it.
Wow.
How many damage did you do last time? I'm sorry.
Like
11, right?
17.
17 last time?
Right? Chat. Fuck, chat's not going to pay attention. It was
16. It was 16.
Something
Was
like
lower.
16 or 17.
Yeah, so this one didn't go down. These have they have 4 whole damage. So that would have only done 3. So, and then you did how many on that one?
I did 17.
Okay.
This one's 27.
27. Regardless, it still go down to 15. So, damn, where's that pencil at? All right, so that will destroy this one. So that leaves 22. That will take out another one.
And how much damage left over?
2.
And that's not enough to harm the armor of the
Right.
next one.
Correct.
Okay, that was it for my guys. Your turn.
All right, so they had gone. Oops, what am I doing? I meant to put that down. They're done. They're done. Let's go with these guys, which are my last guys. All right, so
What's up, our Jimmy?
Our Jimmy, what up?
Turning?
all right. Nope, I gotta go mass 2 first, then I can turn, I believe.
I've seen the new kickoff rule. Is that what you're talking about?
1, 2.
I was just talking to my bud. I said they should just put sanctioned fighting in all games. Every sport. Baseball, just like hockey. That's what I want the rule change to be. But yeah, the sky kick's like the XFL kick or some shit, right?
All right, so I'm going to do my torpedo salvo at the boat, and then my heavy rocket batteries at those blimps. So let's do the heavy rocket batteries first. Let's see what we are at. It doesn't even really matter the range because they're all the same. But we're at long. Oh, shit. So first one is 9. First one is 9. Second are 4s. Second are 4s. Four and 4.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what we're gonna do first. 3,
It's aerial, so
4, 5, 6.
yeah, not bad.
One block. Not even sure if it's worth rolling for those defenses. Just don't feel impactful.
You said 1 block. I'll take it out now.
Okay.
All right, so there's that. Five, 6, 2, 4, 6, 6.
Hey, appreciate eggs and stuff. It's my first day.
Hey, there you go. Awesome setup. Camera work is nice. We've got Patrick here, who is switching between our views, and I'm also helping him as well.
Yes.
All right, so total
Yeah.
will be 2,
Well,
4,
each of
6,
these
8,
guys
10,
10.
12,
Mm-hmm.
14, 16, 18, 20, 22,
Okay.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Get out of here, really?
30.
Wow. You've killed
Crazy.
probably all of them. 30. No, not all of them. 3 of them. So they are 4 times 3 is 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 12, 12. That's 24 destroyed. And then we got 6 left.
Yep.
1 damage. Not enough to sit it
Damn.
up.
Almost. That would have been nice. Yeah, this is a game of haymakers.
It is haymakers. That's what we noticed when we were playing with. And it takes a while to resolve the dice, we noticed.
It does.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of throwing dice.
All right, so torpedo salvo coming in.
You cannot fire torpedoes
What's up,
into the
Joe?
air. Oh,
Hit your boat.
Go ahead. I thought he was firing torpedoes at my fucking flyers. Come on, Jay.
6,
Got it.
6, and then 4 and 4. Because I think I'm still over 20. Yeah, I'm over 20.
Okay.
6, 4, and 4. All right, here we go. Horrible. Maybe a point. Golly, that's bad. All right, so 2 exploding.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1. All right, so a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
11 damage?
Yeah.
I have, these guys are anti-air specialists.
SVD. You're SVD.
No. Oh, because they're torpedoes,
Yeah,
I
they're
see.
torpedoes.
So that's different than 3 and another one. No, not another one, because the other guy's dead. Just 3. 2 blocked.
2 blocked.
So
Nice.
down to
So 9.
9.
Yeah.
9 is enough to give him 1 damage.
Cool. And that puts
At
hit
that, he is no, not yet.
crippled, yeah.
No, I need 1 more hit for a cripple.
Oh, really? So it's got 5 whole on the first side.
When you fill up all of the black
It-
spaces, it's now crippled.
Yeah.
Then it's crippled.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go with my last unit, and this is the most fun unit, everybody.
It's the one that's going to take
big
out
boy,
everybody.
The Blimp. We saw what he did last time. Me and Jay kind of
That thing's
tested this already,
scurry.
and this thing is very scary. So let's charge it on forward.
Big
This
ol'
thing has. Okay.
Damn. This is only turn 1.
This is only turn 1? What?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Oh my god.
We may not get to the other game, but because we're hitting each other so hard, it might be over in turn 3. Okay. Uh-oh. Only 20 inches. Enough to hit the submarines, but not the thingamajiggies. So I guess we'll just fire at the submarines.
I hope it does, John. I hope it does.
Good God. I think that all the submarines are going to die, perhaps.
That's fine. They've done their job.
Uh,
have 'em.
5 dice each. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 dice. Right, you don't care about your submarines because they can't really hit anything right now. Okay, 20 dice. And you said all those are obscuring, so there's no exploding.
Correct.
But we still get the values from it. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. 18 hits.
And that was from what type of weapon?
Auto cannon.
And that's gunnery?
No.
No, nothing?
No gunnery.
Nothing. Okay. So, yeah,
I got
no,
a
no
special
defense
for
then, huh?
skimming and aerial units.
Yeah.
But you're submerged.
Where's it at?
How many did I give you? 20?
Yeah. Let me find that sheet real quick. There it is. All right. So armor 20. So that's. Hold on. It's already got 1. So it needs 8. 8, so that leaves 12. So you destroy 2.
Okay, now the front gun, the Sturmbringer, devastating on this, but not enough to do anything. How much armor is on each of those?
4. But they have 3 hull each. So
4? Then it takes 1 damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
Too far away to do anything else. Oh, but the real reason why this thing is deadly is I forgot, these SRS tokens needed to come out
In the beginning, yeah.
in the beginning, but we'll put them out now. So I'll put 4 fighters on that guy and 4 fighters on that guy.
Yep.
So all these little fighters is like, launch all fighters. And now we go to the SRS phase here and see what these tokens do. So SRX actions. Each SRS token make the attack run. Add 3 dice. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in each of those. 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 dice for each of those stacks. So 5, 10, 12. And these do explode. So we have 5 exploding dice. And that was terrible. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and finally 16. 16 damage to the first plane.
Okay, hold on.
Let's get a
1
different
second.
camera angle here. There you go. Give me A close. 16 damage.
Yeah, I get my
You do get
my defense.
you get a defense.
Yeah. So air defense
Air
value.
defense. Piercing on this. What's your air defense?
It is 5.
Okay. What you doing?
There was something about SRS tokens, and because I just read it too. It was something about SRS tokens, and because the value of their attack, like because you have so many, it's easier to shoot them down. You would get like a 1 defense token or 1 defense dice extra. And I know I was gonna mess that up. So I saw it.
You talking about weight of fire? Weight of fire is
that
for me.
No.
And I didn't add weight of fire either. I need to add weight of fire. Plus 3 dice to a defense action dice pool.
Yeah, that's
If
what
the
it was.
number of SRS tokens is double or greater than the mass of the attack run target, what's your mass?
Mass of 2.
Well, I'm doubling you, so
I get it.
the number of SRS tokens is double than the mass. Yeah. So you get plus 3 dice to a defense action die pool.
Yeah.
And I get plus 1 to my assault action pool.
Why do you get plus 1 to your?
I don't know. It says the number of SRS tokens in the attack run is double the mass, then I get this. Add +3 dice to a defense or +1 dice to an assault. I guess I'm not assaulting, I'm shooting.
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So 2, 4, 6. So 6 minus whatever. Oops. How many did you have? 19, did you say?
20? I don't remember what I said. That is a major problem with this game.
It's kind of important. Okay, we'll say 20. So we'll say 14. That gives me 2 whole points, or takes 2 damage. And then your tokens go away. And then you can do the other one.
Okay, doing the other one. 3, 3, 3, 3.
2, 4, 6, 8. Decent.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 this time.
Just 1. So it goes down to 8 and it does 1 damage.
So 2 damage on that first one and 1 on the second?
Yes, that's correct.
And some people were inquiring about the minis. They were painted for y'all by the
That is
Yeah.
correct. War Cradle painted these minis. This is a 2-player starter set. Sturginium Skies. And it's actually really, really affordable. One thing about this game is that, for this, you would do the close-up on me. So, one thing about this game, it's very, very affordable. The 2-player starter sets are at a great price. They're easy to put together because they're mostly single-piece models, but then you have a choice on the turrets that you could put on top of it. So that's one definite thing in Dystopian War's favor. Okay, so that is the end of turn 1.
Yep, turn 1 is over.
Okay, then let me get my filming bit right here. And okay, at the end of turn 1, I lost one of my cruisers, and managed to have this second one crippled by both Jay's flyers and his cruisers over here. These guys didn't really get to participate. They just moved up. Same thing with the Blimp. The Blimp did a big attack against the submarines, destroyed a few of them. My ships, my 4 little boats, got obliterated by the submarines, but did a little bit damage back. I've got some flyers here that were taking a bunch of damage from Jay's flyers, and a second set of flyers over there kind of wiped out my boats. So that is basically turn 1. I feel a little thin on units. Feels like the Crown has a lot more units, but I know that this guy is pretty powerful, and these guys haven't got to participate yet, so we'll see what happens at the end of turn 2. All right, turn 2, Jay. Flip up a card. I got 52.
Oh, did you take one from the top of the desk? Or
Yeah.
out of your hand? Okay. 59.
59. You have priority. Do you want to go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
And then I'll take 1 card to replenish my hand.
Take 1 card. Okay, I didn't use any.
Yeah. I got to remember these cards, man.
Yeah, I forgot these cards as
Yeah.
well because I could have re-rolled any dice in one of my action pools.
Yeah.
That's huge. So, just a lot to remember in this game.
It is.
Might
It
be a
is.
little too much. A little overwhelmed.
Let me see. What's the range on these guys right now? Where we are at 23. So, yeah, let's go. We're going to move these dudes.
Yeah.
So our mass is 2, so we have to go R2. And then our speed is 8. Do we want to close? Okay, let's close. Let's go. All right, and with these guys, Their speed is 7. Push it back an inch.
Okay.
My bad.
No problem.
All right. So with these guys, heavy gun batteries are going at your blimps,
Okay.
and then the torpedo salvos will try to finish off that boat.
Okay.
All
Let's
right. So
do the
heavy gun.
torpedo first.
You want to do torpedo first?
Yeah,
All right, let's do that
see.
first.
Finish off.
So 7, because I'm within closing. So it'll be 7, 5, and 5.
Give me be close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. That might do it.
Did good.
Yeah, it's a nice one. A lot of red. I like red.
No defense.
No defense. Ouch. Yeah, that's probably gonna do it, man. It's like,
Can you give me?
all right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 5 explosions. Well, we only got 2 more.
You're gonna need 24. Can you give me 24?
Yeah. So 10, 24.
24 exactly?
Yeah.
I am. Boom. Damn you, Jay.
All right, so let's go for the blimps now.
Okay.
So it's going to be 9 and 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Now hold on. What range are you hitting me at?
Closing.
Now you are at long. Do you have long range?
Why am I at long?
When a boat fires at a plane,
Mm-hmm.
then you have to go one range band over.
Oh, okay. I'm hitting you. Yeah. All right, so let's take that back down to so 6 and 6, and then 3 each. 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's it. Alrighty.
And you're hitting me with what kind of gun?
Gunnery. So they are heavy gun batteries.
You're good. Yeah.
I think. Nothing to help. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 explosions. Right? And then one more. Of course.
Okay.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. It's 20. 25.
25. 6, 12. 24 will get, and then that one doesn't do any damage. 24, and then how many times did you crit me, basically? Citadel twice. So it's 4 damage, and then Citadel twice. Which we
You roll on
recall that that's in a 2 more immediate damage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
well,
correct.
in that instance, he's just blown up. Because all he had was 2 more.
Oh, cool.
Damn. Okay.
So I need my explosion sound. I can fucking-
Yeah, you do need an explosion sound. That's what you and me need to go through. We need to go through a library of explosions and gunfire,
Pinks.
and
Yeah.
then we'll get a whole page
Yeah.
for you to click. Okay, so
Yeah, that would
next,
be nice.
our turn. Let's get this big boy in here and really fuck your guys up.
Oh,
Oh man, he's coming.
no.
Oh, and
Stay away.
to start the
you're supposed to place them,
SRS, let's place the SRS. Let's do how much health? How many boxes of health do these guys have total?
7.
Wow, so they can take a ton of fucking damage. How many health boxes are those guys?
Those guys are weak. 4.
I can destroy 4 of those. Or I could just... Let's stack up on that. Let's put 1 here. Okay, let's see what Blimp Man can do. Big boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so all of my autocannons versus the group of flyers in front of me, and then I'm going to broadside your ships, and I'll also broadside, and to make that possible, do that.
Hey, so
Broadside,
real quick, last turn,
yes.
were you within 20 of these guys?
No. Otherwise, I would have shot them.
Then your SRS tokens can't go. They have to be within 20 inches of the
40
the plane.
inches.
It says 20.
40.
Unless it's changed, because I do have a
It
old
is.
rule book.
It has changed because
Okay.
it says 40 here. But I'll double check.
Which is not a big deal, but
Any number of the available tokens may be stacked in base contact with a friendly or enemy model within 40 inches.
so that's a change.
Page 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
They made the SRSs go further. Wow.
They're
Way
seem
further.
like they seem like
Maybe that's a little excessive.
they seem like they're pretty powerful.
So basically, I'm shooting everything on the fucking board except for the submarines. That's how fucking powerful this blimp is. He's so
Yeah.
cool. I love it. So let's start
It's
with
like
the
a big boss battle.
Yeah, let's start with the ships in front. It's like that old school scroller game with those planes.
Yeah.
You know what that is? It's like 1946
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
the game was called.
And then the boss.
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 dice. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right.
So
These have a special against aerial units, and those guys are aerial. So I can re-roll. What does sustained mean? I think it's a
Sustained is-
re-roll.
you re-roll one symbol that you
One
declare.
type? Are you just
One type
making
of
an assumption?
That's what you
You
said
don't have
also.
anything in front of you, and I don't trust your memory.
My memory is good. I only got blown up
You've
once.
gotten, okay, 20 dice. What?
That's a good roll.
God damn it. Hang on. Sustain. Any roll made with this can re-roll any one result type. So you were right. Let's see how many result types. I got 5 of those. Did I get 6 of these? No. I also got 5 of those.
Let's pick your poison.
And then
You
I
got 5 of those?
And I got 5 of those. So pick your poison. I'll just take 5. And
But you did get 5 doubles, though.
these
Or
I'm
explodes.
holding. So this is kind of crappy. I'm going to use a card to re-roll the other ones. Re-roll any dice from one of your dice rolls. So I'll re-roll all these. Okay. And this is gone. Okay, so we have. This was an exploding. So I hate the fact that you can accidentally flip a face of a token. That pisses me off. So I've got 6 more dice to roll from these exploding. And 1 more dice to roll from these exploding. And nothing. All right, so total 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 25.
Who were you shooting at? I'm sorry.
These
Yeah, that's what I thought.
guys there.
25. All right, here we go.
25.
So, armor. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's their armor?
6. So 2. That will destroy 1 because you doubled the critical.
Well, how much health do you have? 7, so that guy has 5 left.
Yeah.
And
So you
hit
did
him with
4,
and then
The double critical is the catastrophic explosion. So that one's gone.
okay. The Sternbringer, the frontal gun, 12 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gunnery, devastating, arc, sustained. So, sustained will let me re-roll those 3. Nothing really good. And then
You got 4.
devastating. These count as 3s plus a re-roll.
Yep.
Nothing. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 damage.
Okay, so he already had 1. He had 1, so 6, 12, 18. And 1 critical. So let me roll that critical. So what is that?
Striped egg.
That is... That is shredded defenses. This model receives a shredded defense critical damage marker. While the model has this marker, its defense attribute, both aerial and submerge, are of 0.
I don't have a marker like that. Use this yellow one.
That's the marker. That's it. You put the dice next to it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. The broadside from this side towards the ships. This is...
What's the range on there?
I can do closing, 20 inches.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is broadside, sustained only against aerials. Only 1 dice reroll. So 2, 4, 6. I don't think 6 is enough to hurt it.
No, it's 8 on those guys.
Okay, broadside against the submarines. Rolling 2 dice. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 against the submarines. That's all my weapons.
I'm sorry, how many what on the subs?
9.
9.
Cool.
Thank you, Patrick.
I'll try to help y'all
Oh
out.
my
Nice,
god,
so that's
I
2
forgot
damage.
about all my
1,
my
2.
fucking
2
special
damage.
abilities. I got flak barrage, heavy
Destroy that one.
firepower, and Dictorum.
That destroyed 1.
Yeah. Your turn.
Alright, let's go with...
And that's why this guy's on the big boy arc. Give me an A close up.
Yeah, that thing's ridiculous. All right. All right, let's move these guys. They move at a speed of 9. Move 10. They will fire at those guys. So 5 for the first and 2 for each other ones.
Okay.
And the big thing on these guys is they have torpedoes as their main weapon. So really, they're kind of useless.
Yeah. Interesting. It almost feels like the starter set, the two forces in the starter set aren't really geared for fighting each other.
Right. Kind of.
Well, no, because I
mean,
did have 2 sets of boats. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean,
It's cool. I take that back.
all right. So these are okay. So I do have 4
Patrick, you got the mouse?
4 explodes.
Yeah.
Can you go to the browser, which is Opera down there,
1, 2, 3, 4.
and go to her face, and oh, okay, it was just it's fine.
One more explode.
There's just a quiet part.
Quiet part.
Yeah,
It's
we're
good.
fine.
All right.
All right.
How many did you do?
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
Defense -3, so 12.
12, yeah.
12 on the Jaegers. Jaegers have 4 times 3. 8.
12.
12, so exactly enough to kill this one. Well, first, hold on, let's give him 2 more, which is 8, and then you've got another 4, so 1 damage.
Yeah. And if I had something to shoot at with torpedoes, I would, but I don't. So it's your turn.
Okay, I am running very short on units now. Give me overhead.
Overhead.
I only have this one flyer here, my blimp, and a single flyer here. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't think it's going to work out. I think Jay will win on points because he's just got so many more units, and the scenario victory points kind of dictate how many points you get for how many units where.
Yeah.
And since I have so few units, I just don't think it's going to result in me winning. Let's see how much damage I can cause over here, and then we'll make a determination from that. So I'll
Sounds
go
good.
A close. And let's do a close attack. Our first sort of point blank. Let's do a point blank. What's a point blank? What's the range of point
1
blank?
to 10. You're good.
1 to 10?
Yeah.
All right, let's try a point blank with this against the ships. And let's see what kind of firepower this thing can put out at point blank. I've got a broadside, so we'll turn him like that so that he can also fire at the other ones. 16 dice at point blank. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. And this is sustained. And sustained was that reroll.
Yes. What? 16. What?
16 dice.
What? One guy gets 16 dice?
One guy gets 16
Let me
dice.
see that card.
You don't need to see it.
I want to see it. I want to
You
see
don't
that card.
need to see it.
What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything.
What are you hiding? I want to see that card.
Go ahead and see it with your eyes. Look it up yourself. 4 dice. And then we have to resist our tendencies, Jay, to ask for that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Common courtesy to show
10,
me
12.
what you're shooting.
Okay, here you go. We got it on the A-cam?
Yeah.
Put it on there.
Point blank. I know how to read.
I'm not saying you didn't. I just wanted to see. That's ridiculous.
I've held my tongue for a bunch
is
of yours.
ridiculous.
It is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
I thought
12,
the
14,
planes were bad.
16. 16.
The SRS, I thought those shit were ridiculous.
Yeah.
16? Okay.
16.
All right. Damn it, I should have asked you though. I don't like how the shields work. That's
Yeah.
and then adaptive armor was you don't get explodings. Fuck. It's all right. It's no big deal. I'll take it. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
16. So 1, 2.
He's
Two.
all like, no, it's no big deal. I'll take it. That's a lot. Because I know these guys have, I mean, what? Like,
Well, the adaptive armor
how
would
many
have
hits do they have? They're like fucking 10 or 8, something like that.
8. They have 8. But the adaptive armor would have taken some down, and the generators would have taken some down. So, but
Right.
I forgot. So I don't like that mechanic hit. That it's basically you have to show your defense before you get shot at. You know, type thing. I don't know. What am I doing? So 2 damage on 1.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Cool.
you did do a critical. I'm sorry, because it's over
Critical,
11.
So roll
Yeah.
for your crit.
And that is the shredded defense. So that guy will not get a defensive roll against those planes. So he's pretty much going to be cooked once those planes hit him.
Let him cook.
All right, your turn, Jay.
All right, I'll go.
I think you're done.
I'll go with those guys. Now I still have these guys and these guys to go.
Okay.
So they'll just move their mass, which is 2. And that's it. Oh, stupid thing.
Thought you have good memory.
What are you talking about?
Every time you move that shit, you forget to move his butt.
Yeah. Never said I had good memory. I said I remembered.
Did
Alright, so
those
I'll
guys
shoot.
already go?
No.
The
The only thing that went was this. That was the first thing to go.
You won priority. You moved
I
with
know,
your
and I-
ships first.
I went with these ones first.
No, you didn't go with those first. You went with your ships first. That destroyed my last remaining guy that was crit. The 24.
No, those got destroyed by the torpedoes.
Aha! So this game has because it takes a long time to resolve some of the things, and it's pretty crunchy. We're gonna need to put tokens next
down
to
as like
things.
activated.
Yeah, I can't.
I can see that. I don't remember actually.
I don't remember.
I'm doubting myself now.
I'm pretty sure that those guys have already gone, Jay.
No, because
These guys, what you had left from what I noticed is those and those.
and these.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean we could say that. That's fine. I'm sure you're right.
I mean, I guess I could be wrong too. 'Cause we're
Yeah, but that would be a good thing because
Yes,
especially if you have fucking 12 units out here. And it's like, which one did I go? Did
Yeah,
those go?
you definitely need
Because the shit takes so
tokens
long.
out. It takes a long time
You
to
know.
resolve each
Yeah,
roll.
it's really long turns.
And I
too.
wish
Yeah.
it didn't. Yeah.
All right.
But the wild thing is, I think I've already lost. It's amazing, when you
I
do
don't know,
these
that's
haymakers.
the big
so
boy.
the points are if you get your units into my half of the table.
Right.
So right now, nobody really has any points. I mean, maybe one blimp there has a point, but I can't really tell. So I'm just gonna say no.
But if you destroy that ship across the table, you lose the point.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Fog of War. At the end of each of the round, scores 2 victory points for each quarter of the enemy side of the play area that has one or more of the
And
enemy.
8.
Yeah, that's good. In fact, I think that if you destroy that guy, then it's over for me. So let's do that. Fucking hit me as hard as you
like
can.
that.
And then also do a little bit of damage to my blimps, maybe. What you doing?
Trying to turn.
Are you trying
But
to get some
this
broadside or
broadside.
something?
Yeah, this thing is in the way. The hill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, I'll just go there. Heavy rocket batteries into them, and that's really it. All right, so first one is 9, and the second one is 2. That's a big drop, man.
Mm-hmm.
9 and then 2.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, this goes with that guy.
That's not good.
All right, so 4 explodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more.
2 block.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
What's the total with 2
12.
block?
12. Yeah.
Alrighty, so that will be 2
shit.
damage and a
Oh, that was the first salvo. So
first salvo.
first set of rocket batteries. I have 2 sets of rocket batteries.
Why didn't you roll them at the same time?
Because I wasn't paying attention.
All right, keep going.
Two explodes. Another 3. All right, so this one is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Another 14.
14 plus
Plus 12.
26.
Yeah.
And then 2 crits. So that's 4 damage. You got me into critical.
2 citadel. All right.
And then that'll be 2 citadels. That's the other 2 crits.
Yeah.
Just feels weird there. Okay, got it. Boom. Well, Jay, with that, I am actually going to call it in turn 2. I am going to give me a close cam. I'm
Nope.
going to say, peace out. Get the fuck out of here. Run interference. I'm out of there. Retreat. Victory
bitches.
for Jay. Yes, sir. Give me the starter set.
The
Starter.
interaction.
No, starter. I don't know what to call it.
Uh-oh.
When you start the stream. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so good game, Jay.
Good game, Joe.
Okay. Now, I called it there at the end of, or almost at the end of turn two. So it shows you just how lethal the game is. Let's go into final impressions. So I want to thank War Cradle for sending us over a 2-player painted starter set of
awesome of those guys.
Yeah.
of the game. And Dystopian Wars, it is wild, man. Like, they give you a lot of dice on purpose because these are just tons and tons and tons of dice. So if you love throwing dice, then this is, and just tons and tons of dice, then this is your game. Let's give some of our initial thoughts on it. So I would say that this game is, it feels like it's a bunch of haymakers back and forth.
Very much so.
And whoever sets up their haymakers, better or correctly is probably going to win. Yeah. I feel mostly the 5 cards in your hand, I think this is a little too much.
It is.
I actually felt like I didn't really need the deck at all.
I was always forgetting to use them, and I was like, can any of these be useful?
I think y'all used them like twice throughout the
Well, you only really use them, like, the cards are either +1 to your speed, which that's just 1 inch on the board, +1 to 1 inch on the board, or re-roll all the dice in my dice pool. One card is definitely way more powerful than the other card, and so you're probably going to only end up using it for that. We could have. I like all the mechanics here. All the mechanics are solid, but for me, this game is one of those, I would say, high crunchy games.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
there's a lot of crunch to it because each particular unit has tons and tons of gun banks, and on each of these gun banks are keywords, and then different range bands, and then the unit itself has all of these keywords, and you need to know what every single one of those keywords does in order to run that particular unit effectively. And there's the picture of some units. So I would say this is a high crunchy level of these tabletop miniatures games, where it's going to be a long time to resolve each turn, but some people like that. Some people want that extra detail in there. What do you think, Jay?
So I'm right on board with you. I like the mechanics. I like the amount of dice we throw. I just don't like the time consumption per turn, per round. Like that one problem we had. Did we move these or did we not move these? I mean, that's kind of on us that maybe we could put some fucking tokens down.
Yeah, that's on us. But it does take longer than some other games we've played.
Right. There's a lot of resolution in one activation.
And that's because not only are we throwing, handfuls of dice, say, 16 dice, but then within those 16 dice, we have to individually count each one. Be careful not to knock the dice because you have explodings. Then put more dice in the dice pool, then explode from those.
Right.
And then after all that's resolved, then you count them up. And then I get a small defensive firepower, which that roll never, ever really felt like it was significant at all. I felt like I shouldn't be doing it at all because it really doesn't do much. So that does take a while to resolve. But if you want a faster, type game, what's weird is this game is fast in like resolving who's the winner.
Right.
Because those, I'm crushing your units, or your units are crushing mine, but it takes a long time in each turn.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was, I mean, the aesthetics are very pleasing. A lot of the lore is out there and free.
Oh yeah.
That's really nice. But
free codexes, whereas in Warhammer 40K you're going to have to spend $50 a codex. This one is completely free in the codex, but you have to bring those.
Right, and the only thing that takes away from that being free, it's not all in one place. All right, I have to look at these. I have to look at the orbit.
So basically, what he's talking about is the general keywords, and then your faction has keywords.
Right.
When you print your codex, we want general keywords there and faction keywords, so we never have to go back to the original.
That tends to drag out the turn as well, because y'all are having to break to look up the codex.
Right. So what blows me away and what is like, is that these miniatures.
Yeah.
They are so awesome. I love the
Yeah.
idea of like this alternate history, these flying machines, these badass Tesla boats with rockets and flak and torpedoes, and they're different countries: Mexico, Germany, Prussia, Antarctica, the UK. I think the lore is very high.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a very high.
I would
for me
say,
too.
yeah.
I like it. I
The
like it a lot.
lore, the models, the cost is very, very low.
Yeah.
I would say that the rules, though, is where I get caught up, and it's a little crunchier than where I normally tend to end up with my games.
A little higher skill level to get into this.
This
one.
is a war gamers game.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah,
if you play
definitely.
a lot of miniatures games, this is probably one that you would get into because it's more your speed.
Right.
So, all right. Well, thank
like it.
y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to War Cradle for sending us over this set. And we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe show. Bye, guys.
Later, yo.
Deuces.
Okay, so that was just cutting that there for. Can I get the mouse there?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. We'll stop that recording there. And the blimp, yeah, positioning does matter in the game. That's another good thing that I like about it because the positioning is pretty sweet. But it did seem like you're going to be fighting each other turn 2, 3. I think by the end of turn 3, you're going to have the thing somewhat resolved.
Yeah.
End of turn 2, I knew that there was nothing I could do. So that's quite interesting. Okay, Jay, do you need to go?
No, I got a little bit.
Okay, because we are going to come back and we're going to set up a board game that I've been dying to play. We're probably only going to get through 1 or 2 turns of the board game, but at least I want to play it to see if it's worth playing in the future.
And it has like options to where you can like shorten the game and stuff. So
Yeah.
you can only play a couple chapters. So
Yeah, so
Okay,
I'll be right back with that,
I'm gonna go to the
chat.
restroom real quick.
And yeah, we're going to take a little momentary break here. And I will restart the stream, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes. I'm going to get the other table set up.